One man, one desire.
We are back. We are back, and we're the two best friends that anybody can have. I say the two best friends that anybody can. All right, guys. Welcome back to the Speed and Focus podcast. My name is Jeremy Solanius, and this is
Andy Schultz.
Yeah, and it's been a while. A real long while.
It has been a long while.
We just looked it up. May 21st is when our last podcast actually went live. That means we did it at least a couple of days before that.
I'm pretty sure we filmed that one like 10 days before we finally actually got it posted.
Yeah, it was definitely a minute.
Yeah.
For sure. Before we got it posted. But we're back.
Yep.
So much has gone on in the last month for both of us.
Yeah. I think I've had 5 events.
Yep.
And then we got you moved.
Yep. We moved to a whole new shop. Actually, this looks sort of similar, but different. Yep. We don't have real tall black painted behind us yet. I'm not sure we don't have anything on the wall behind us. We don't have anything on the wall in this room at all yet. Although the room itself is just about done. Yeah. I would say we've moved everything. We don't have the signs up yet.
Yep.
Although we did just get the permit today.
Woo-hoo.
And I paid the fee. So now we can put the sign up.
An arm and a leg.
Yeah. I don't know why every city feels like, I don't know. I paid I paid before a permit to build the sign. Then I paid a permit to get the sign. And I paid a permit to put the damn sign on the building. Now I moved, so I have to pay another permit to put the sign up again. I paid enough permits to build another sign.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, we got that. We're going to put the signs up here in the next couple of days. And yeah, so our big giant sign, if you've ever been to the old shop, that was on the front side above the 5 bay doors, will go directly towards I-35.
Yeah.
So if you're coming south on I-35, you will be able to see it for sure. If you're going north on I-35, it'll be a little bit harder. But we are now at 5723 Kessler Lane, I-35 and Johnson Drive for the people that don't quite know Merriam. But we're just off downtown Merriam area. Nice big shop. We have 10,000 square feet in this shop. So yeah. Much bigger than we had before, and that was kind of the move. We needed something bigger to accommodate all the stuff we're doing, build into, or I guess grow into building, more parts and such, because we like doing that part of the build stuff, and we just didn't have space to get more stuff, nor did we have space for, what we already had. We were making do with what we did, but a lot of times we were moving stuff around or sliding this out and sliding it back in, and just adds more time to everything. Yep. So now, right on the opposite side of this wall over here, is going to be a little fab area for us where all of our stuff will be there and set up all the time. We're not going to be moving it around or doing anything. It'll all be right there. So all the stuff we make already will be a lot easier. And then we're going to be able to expand upon that. It's like we make splitter pucks for all of our splitters already. But a bunch of people probably don't even realize that we make our own. So we're now going to make our own all the time, and they will be here at the shop in the office for sale. So if you need splitter pucks and you're in the Kansas City area, we take care of that one pretty easily for you. And then we're just going to add to, the ease of making all of the wing stuff that we do and everything else. And hey, more shop everywhere else.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, it's all here. We got to get it organized now.
Yeah.
And that's going to take...
It'll take some time, but...
Some time.
So question, the sign on the back of the building that faces I-35, is it going to be lit up? So people can see it at night?
That depends. Do you belong to the Merriam City Council?
No.
Okay, well then probably. According to Merriam City Council, no, it cannot be lit up because it faces I-35. But if
What?
Yeah, right. It's a distraction.
Silly cities.
But if a light happens to randomly hit it, then it's not my fault.
I'm pretty sure that light was already there.
Yeah, it was there. It always pointed at the building. I don't know what happened. Why?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they just don't have like a, hey, pay more money and you can have a light.
No.
Kind of fee. I mean, since they love their fees.
So I think the front side would have been fine. No issues. And I know for a fact there is a couple lit up signs on I-35, but they have been there for quite some time.
Yeah.
And I-35 covers many different jurisdictions, right? Merriam is actually a rather small portion of that compared to like, KCK it runs into up there. And you can do whatever you want. That's
Isn't Home Depot lit up?
Western government. Yeah, but it's been there for a long time.
Has it? Okay.
Yeah. I still think that it's technically Merriam too, but it's...
Yeah, Home Depot's... I guess that's...
It could be...
Close to Overland Park.
Yeah, it could be Overland Park, depending on how their site map goes. But I think the Quick Trip is Merriam. But either way, ours is not.
Gotcha.
We didn't want to fight that battle.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We'll see what we can do. But if you're on I-35, you'll be able to see it. Our 27-foot signs going on the back of the building, so you can see it. And then if you're at the old shop, we have one that's like 15 or 16 feet long. That was on the inside of the shop before. That one would be on the front side of the building. And so yeah, still super easy to see. And then the car that was on the inside of the building before, we're still trying to figure out what we want to do with that. We might put in for another sign permit to put that outside on the wall. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Another, cool decoration piece, but also draw attention to the building. So, yeah.
Looked pretty sweet outside, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Think the city will approve that, though?
I don't know. That one may be due and ask for forgiveness later. We'll see. But yeah, nope. Happy to be moved. The old spot, we enjoyed the area. We liked it. We had outgrown it quite fast. And we knew for at least a year and a half maybe, that we were needing more space. So here we are. 10,000 square feet. Sounds like a lot, but it's full already almost.
I know.
However, once we get everything organized, hopefully there'll be a lot more space.
Yeah, I think once you get it where you want, it's going to be a lot more freed up.
Right now, we got a lot of things that are just sitting in random places that aren't, they're not going to stay there forever. But yeah.
Yeah, like everything that needs to go into those cabinets.
Yeah, everything that's in those cabinets, that's just sitting on the ground right now. Yeah. So yeah. We got a lot of stuff to organize, but we're in. Everything functions the way it should. All stuff's been tested out. We've done a few small things here and there. So, yeah, we will be back to 100% functioning pretty quickly.
Sweet.
So, if you're ready, give me a call.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was weird. All of a sudden, it just all the noise stopped.
The AC.
In my headphones, I was like, it was weird.
The AC turned off. I bet the AC is pretty loud. It's right there next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the shop.
Yeah.
Call us if you're ready.
Yep. You have to come by and check it out.
Yep.
Listen to the sweet door chime.
Yeah, the new door chime's
pretty loud. We're gonna come up with some sweet lyrics for it too. We're gonna make a song.
Open house will be relatively a month from now, hopefully.
Woo
woo. We'll let you know when it's gonna be, but sometime mid-August, early September, something like that.
Yeah.
God, is it that? That's a month away now.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah, time's flying. This year, where's this year gone?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't.
Yeah.
It was a blur so far.
Yep.
All right. So you said you did 5 events.
Yes.
What were they?
Man, I think it was 2 NASA events. PSI, the Mustang Club, and
the drone haters.
the Mustang.
Right? That was them.
Yeah.
They didn't like the drone a lot.
Nope.
I get it. Their insurance doesn't cover the drone in case, falls out of the sky and something happens, right? But, Andy's a better drone flyer than that.
Let's see. Yeah. NASA, PSI. Oh, and SCCA.
Oh, yeah. SCCA event. Yep.
Yes.
I was there. Not
so
driving.
it wasn't the Porsche Club, because the Porsche Club was back in April. That was, we already talked about that one.
Yeah.
So,
man, I can't believe April. April was that long ago. That's the last time I was behind the wheel of a car, too.
Damn, son.
Jeez. Yep.
Got to get that Mustang going. Or, Jesus.
I got to get one of the two going.
The Corvette.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, man, we'll have to put a picture up, too. You'll have to see the new print I made for the new shop.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
We'll have to do you record me doing a shop tour walkthrough or something.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
That'd work.
We'll do a quick, not in this video or in this podcast. We'll do a quick couple-minute walkthrough of everything that's in the shop so you can kind of see it all and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be a good time.
Yeah, once everything's organized, that'd be cool. Yeah, I think people would enjoy that.
Yeah. The shop is super unorganized right now. But even, we might do a little quick walkthrough just to show you.
Okay.
Yeah, so that 5 events, we're doing Andy's photograph total, and I know we don't have one, but
it's got to be like, I don't even keep track anymore.
It's got to be like 25,000 more photos, huh? Somewhere in that area. Some of those, like,
I think that's still high.
You think? I swear you said some of those NASA weekends you were taking like 7,000 or 8,000 pictures.
Yeah, usually, yeah.
Because it's not necessarily how many good ones come out, right?
So last week we had NASA at Worldwide Technology Speedway in St. Louis, or I guess technically
in St. Louis,
Madison, Illinois.
Yep.
Might as well be
not any better
across the river.
Yep.
No, it's nice facility. I like it. Haven't been out there, and so it was kind of cool adding a new track there, and but not as scenic, but still a good place to get some pictures. Found a few good spots I liked. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Those weekends you take a lot of pictures.
Yeah. That one though, it's like I know that one was probably one of the least amount of shots I've taken, just because of can't get to some of the back spots I'd like to, because there's no, I don't know, it's just like the backside of the Roval.
Yeah,
there's no seats or anything on that side, so you can't.
Yep.
I don't know, but it was really cool. Like had access to get onto the roof and shoot down, so I was able to film the one of the race starts of everybody coming. And now we could probably even show the clip.
Have you posted that yet? I haven't seen it.
Oh,
okay.
I sent the link to NASA for that video, because I was hoping they would post it by now, but they haven't posted it yet. But it's the start of the race. They go like 6 wide. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's cool.
So the roof was shooting from the roof was a good spot. Also, where I got to see Steve spin out. Steve?
Yeah. We've been doing a lot of stuff with Steve and his black 350Z. We've got a lot of stuff going on with it right now, too. We're building a bunch of things for it.
Nice.
And new differential.
Hopefully.
A few other new things that I'm not sure he's telling anybody about yet, so I probably shouldn't say them in a podcast. But
okay, yeah. Sacred safe.
Maybe, I don't know.
But no, I'm looking forward to. I'm bummed. The next NASA event is going to be July 20th, or actually technically the 19th.
Yeah, 19, 20, 21.
19, yeah. So I'm gonna miss that one because I'll be on vacation. So that's a bummer.
Yeah, too bad. That one's at the Ozarks too.
I know.
Favorite place to shoot?
The what?
It's your favorite place to shoot?
I know. So I'm super bummed about that, but hopefully they find somebody that can take some good photos and hook everybody up.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, like I'm bummed that I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah, we're hoping all is well and sorted out by the time NASA Nationals runs around in September.
I can't remember. I know somebody told me, but were they doing NASA Nationals? I can't talk.
Utah Motorsports Park campus, whatever they call it.
Nice.
Yeah, I've never been there, so it'll be interesting.
Are you gonna go?
If Steve wants me to go,
support,
pays me to go, we'll be there.
That'd be cool. What's the date on that?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Oh.
Mid-September, I think. Second or third weekend, something like that.
Damn. I think I've got September's all booked up for me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What in the world could be at Ozarks that much in September?
Oh, okay. Well, Chin Track Days, which I'm not gonna do because I think they've got their own guy, Scotty, that comes down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see. I might still go out there and just kind of kick it because I like Chin Track always puts on a good event.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then the September 26th, 27th, 28th. Wait, that can't be a 4-day event. I think I've got this wrong on my calendar. Porsche Club is 28th, 29th, but I think they've got a couple of test and tune days before that. Yeah, I guess September is not completely booked. Just that, those 2 weeks. And then the week after that is going to be in October. There's the go-karts. Ooh, and the big one I'm looking forward to, October 10th. Let's see, 10th through the 13th. It's going to be the VSCDA.
Oh, yeah?
It's like the vintage racing.
Yep.
Yeah. I've missed it the last 2 years because I've always been doing NASA's event at Heartland Park. Well, since Heartland Park's not open now, there's no event there, so I can actually go out and shoot the VSCDA.
I was wrong too, though. NASA Nationals, Utah Motorsports Campus, September 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Ooh, I don't have anything going on that weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe making a trip to Utah.
One of them can put you on the old payroll list so you can be there. Yeah.
I wonder how many of them go to the Nationals.
From NASA?
Yeah.
Central? I bet it's a decent few.
I wonder if Dustin or Nick went out there last year.
I do not know the answer to that question.
I don't know.
That I do not know. But it should be a good time.
Yeah.
I've heard good things about Utah Motorsports Campus, but like I said, never been there. Hopefully it's a good time. Steven's car should be good, right, tight. I mean, it's so close. Everything would have been great last, 2 weekends ago now?
Yeah.
Yeah, technically 2 weekends ago already. Everything would have been great if it wasn't for That's been not going to wear off, I think.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, I wasn't there that weekend. We were trying to get some stuff done in the building, and then went down and drove down to the lake for a few hours and hung out there, and then came back. But yeah, got stuck in the rain on the boat. That was fun.
At least it didn't lightning, or did it?
No, not that I saw while we were driving the boat back. While we were sitting trying to wait it out, you could see some lightning off the distance. But so we were at Jessica's aunt's house.
Oh, okay.
Just hanging out and swimming there.
Nice.
And then it started to rain, and so there was like 7 or 8 of us, and so me and her dad just decided we'll take the boat back no matter what because it's got to go back.
Yeah.
And so, we drove the couple miles back to the lake house, and then took the cars back and picked them up. But
nice.
It was. But even by then, we caught a short break in the weather. It should have just taken everybody because it didn't rain much, and the little bit it did was fine.
Yeah.
A little bit of rain scares the majority of people off the lake. It was crowded when we went over there, but
why does it freak everybody out so much?
They
just don't want to get wet.
Yeah,
they're on a boat,
20 miles an hour, getting smacked by the rain. It's not very fun. So we went, 10 miles an hour ish, and then it wasn't
ski goggles.
Yep,
gotta have those emergency ski goggles in the little compartments.
Yeah. All right, so we got some events coming up. That's good.
Yep.
Did a bunch of events. Unfortunately, we didn't get all of those, recapped at that time. So we won't dive into any details, but is there anything that stood out on those 5 events for you? Other than going to a new track?
I did like, I think, what was it? PSI? Yeah, PSI had somebody brought out a super light. That thing was pretty sweet. And then super light and the Janetta, the LMP3 car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh man, watching those two go around track was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are 2 really cool cars.
Yep. Yeah, then Janetta just sounds amazing. I'll put a little clip of it. Even though we had some rain, it sounded really cool, and he had a blast. And so I got one little rain clip of him driving by, but a lot of cool rain shots.
Yep.
Always looking forward to those.
Yep. Yeah, it's rained quite a bit here in the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Yep.
Man, I'm done. I'm done with the rain.
The last 2 months.
Yeah. I'm over it.
I feel like each event I've gone to has had at least one rain day.
Yeah.
Even, St. Louis. We had that one rain day, and that's when Steve spun out.
Yeah, I think the only event that I was at was Hedge Hollow that wasn't raining.
Yeah. It was just hot.
It was hot. Hot as can be.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. Most of the time, the rain cools it down, so I'll take that.
Yeah. And if it gets real hot again, it's nice and humid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, with the new worldwide technology track, well, not new. Track's not new, but it's a new track for you.
Yeah.
How many tracks does that bring you up to that you shot at?
4?
4?
Yeah, I think Ozarks International.
Yep.
Heartland
Park.
Hastings. And Worldwide Technology Speedway.
Didn't you say you went to Hallett one time?
Hallett.
Oh.
Yeah, I tried to go to Hallett, but they told me not to because they have their own photographer.
Oh.
So.
Damn.
I know.
Yeah.
So I haven't tried to go back.
It's too bad.
Yep.
Well, that's cool.
And I think they've had a couple events at Mid-America Motorplay. Oh, sorry. It's not MAM anymore. What is it? What is it now?
Well, it hasn't been MAM for a long time.
Yeah.
It's been RPM for 10 years or so.
Okay.
And now it is I-29 Speedway. And just as a whole, the whole campus is the same thing.
Yeah.
Because before I-29, it was I-29 Raceway Park was the drag strip or something like that. And then RPM was the road course.
Yeah.
Now they just call it I-29 Speedway, all the stuff.
I wouldn't mind going back up there to shoot a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, so
that was actually the last track I raced at.
Yeah.
Back in with my supercharged Miata at the time.
The new owner has seemed to have put a decent chunk of effort into making the road course better. So, or at least from what I've seen, not been there, but the pictures and updates and the couple of people I've talked to who have been there say that it is better than it has been in quite a long time.
Nice.
The problem with that, it was underwater twice.
Yeah.
For months at a time, both times.
Ooh.
And so,
wonder what it's like right now. All the flooding going on up in Iowa.
I don't know. I know they did a lot of work on it, but I bet there's still water patches, places.
Yeah.
Right? But the problem that they had those 2 times was the river breached.
Yeah.
Or flooded.
Yeah.
And, the river stayed in its general area that it needed to, but there was just so much water, and that's all just really low, real flat cropland around it.
Yeah.
So it just floods. I mean, there's a watermark in one of the garages that's in there that you can still see the scum line that's 6 feet off the ground.
Damn.
So it was that high.
Yeah.
And there are pictures where the signs on the bleachers are nearly covered. And that's got to be 15 feet in the air.
Whew.
So, yeah. But anyways, I'm looking forward to get back there too. It's a really, I guess you call it safe track, right? It's flat. Yeah. There really isn't anywhere you can go to hit much of anything.
A lot of runoff.
Yeah, decent runoff. And as long as the patches that they did were all in the right spots, the really broken up parts should wholly be fixed. And that was the problem before. Like, we were offline in some areas to stay away from the, broken up spots. So, yeah.
Cool.
I'm interested to see it. Hopefully they continue to put some money into it and, make an effort to make it glorious again.
Yeah.
Bring
in the big crowds.
Make I-29 Speedway glorious again. That's a campaign slogan right there.
2025, make the Speedway glorious again.
Hell yeah. Best Speedway ever. I said so. The Speedway told me that it was the most glorious of all Speedways.
Oh, speaking of like new stuff.
New stuff?
Drifting.
Or new stuff?
Drifting coming to Ozarks International Raceway.
Yep. I agree.
That's crazy.
It is a new and interesting news. August, 31st?
Yep. Like that.
Yeah.
Precision drift.
Yep.
Yep.
So I need to build a drift car, obviously.
Yeah.
I have needed to do it for a couple of years now.
Or you could turn the Mustang into a drift car.
But, that's where I was going to. I don't have anything to do with it right now, right?
Yeah.
And, it probably wouldn't take a lot. I've got a message into one of the local drifter guys that does a lot of drifting. And I just haven't called him yet. He sent me his number so I can call him and say, hey, what is the necessities, right? What do I have to have?
Power.
I have plenty of power.
I know.
Yeah. Nothing there. But, do I have to have a handbrake? If so, all that sort of thing. What are the things you need to make it easier to learn, right? Yeah. You don't have to have one, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
There are people who learn without one. Is it a necessity? How much steering angle do I actually need? Because believe it or not, if I put a narrower front wheel on that car, it has quite a bit of steering angle.
Yeah.
So little questions like that. Then we may just be putting a different set of wheels on the car and going out and beating the crap out of it again.
More positive rear camber.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Oh, well, what do you think? 3 degrees of negative camber in the rear is too much?
Well, unless you want the tires to just burn off.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
I'd say it's close to 0.
Yeah, I know what a drift alignment looks like. Yeah. Zero toe, zero camber in the rear is typically what they're looking for. It seems like, and then they run some mega camber for some reason in the front. And I don't see that as much in the pro drift cars when we go to grid life events. So I'm not positive that that's a necessity, but I know that there is a certain amount of steering angle and such that, just makes it easier. So those are, type of questions that I need to have answered, that sort of thing. So if you know any of that, hit us up in the comments. Let us know.
Ethan Hale.
And
paging you.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure how many people run precision drift, but I know Ethan's one of the guys out there.
Because I've got some options on what I can or cannot drive there. So
yeah.
And then I need to know like what safety stuff is needed. Obviously, the Mustang's got a cage, fire system, all that crap. So I think we'll be good. But maybe there's something, It's like going on autocross or track day for the first time. I don't want to show up and not have what I need.
Yep.
That sort of thing.
Yeah, so if you want to check it out, August 31st.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've got it on my calendar yet.
You're going?
Yeah, I'll be out there. Downside is like I'm also missing out on DeSoto days. So I realized that the other day because I had somebody from DeSoto days call me.
Yeah, you did pretty well there last year.
I know, but I'd rather be at the track.
Yeah. I'd rather be trekking. Yeah.
Because if I did DeSoto days, I'd have to order a lot more prints again and then set up my tent. I don't know. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway,
interesting.
All that's going to be edited out, so.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, so if anybody's looking to go to some cool track days, NASA, July 19th. It's going to be a pretty sweet event. 19, 20, 21st.
Mm-hmm.
The 20th, Saturday, usually the biggest day. So if you're going to go out and spectate, it's going to be like $10, I think, to spectate. A lot of good viewing areas. My favorite track. So, yeah. And then when you go there, you'll have to check out the general store. They have a lot of sweet merchandise, and you can also pick up some sweet metal prints that I've taken. Storm shot over the track, and then like a sunset shot, and then I've got a couple other like Milky Way and star shots from turn 14.
You got some canvases out there too?
No, I don't have any canvases anymore out there. It's all just metal prints.
Okay.
Yep.
You gonna have your koozies out there now?
No.
No?
I don't know yet.
I saw you drop some koozies off here.
Yeah. Yep.
I just didn't know if you brought those with you and then you just forgot to take them with you.
No, because I know Jeremy was asking about them, so I figured I'd just. You said set them here, and so I brought a few over, and
yeah. So if you're looking for the Star Shot koozie, come on by.
Got some
we
sweet
have
Star Shot WJP aerial
cash only
koozies. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. And the weekend after that, 26, 27, 28 is our next big event for the Corvette. Hopefully we'll have the Corvette stuff done by then.
Where's that event at?
Road America.
Okay.
For Grid Life.
Yeah.
It is, they're calling it Apex Summer Festival. So it should be a good time. It's going to be hot.
Toastios.
July in Wisconsin is warm.
Yeah.
And with all the water around, it's pretty humid.
And mosquitoes. Yeah. The size of birds.
I don't know why I've ever seen anything that big.
Yeah.
But, it ought to be a great time. So they're bringing, they're doing their whole festival. So it will be live streamed. And then drifting will be there. Road racing will be there with GLTC. Time Attack will be there. And then they're also doing music. Nice. Friday, Saturday night. So it is a good time. So we'll be up there for that week of time. That way, we're up there all the days that we can be. Plus, my family's up there. And so we'll see them for a couple of days as well. They'll get to hang out, enjoy some music, have a couple of drinks. We stay at the campground across the street all the time. So that's a good time. Yeah, we've got to get the dry sump system finished that we're building for the Corvette. Hopefully all's done. If not, and we're a week out, we're going to pull the engine, pull all the dry sump stuff off, and then put the wet sump stuff back in and hope and pray we'll be good for the weekend.
Well, hopefully the dry sump stuff is done by then.
Yeah, I got a bunch more stuff today, and I just need to get through putting it on. So,
yeah.
It will hopefully be the rest of everything that we need. Then we'll put some oil in it, fire it up. Hopefully we're good to go.
Nice.
But if not, we've got a fallback.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's really all I got on the Corvette. Not much of an update there. We've just things have been slow with that because of the move. The move has taken up literally all my time in the last month and a half.
Yeah, good month and a half.
Yeah. Initially, it started real fast. First, 3 or 4 days in, we got a call saying, "Hey, we can move the lifts right away." And I was like, "Yep, let's do it." So those were up. They weren't functioning yet. Obviously, we still had to wire them up and everything, but they were at least up and standing within the first week. That was cool. So I said, yeah, everything was going to go real quick and good from here. And then just kind of all the big stuff move was real easy. And then everything else just takes time.
Yep.
And then, we, you can't quite see it here, but this room we're in was a pretty big mess. We cleaned this one up for the waiting area. The office next door, the same thing. Clean up those two areas. So everything looks real good now. Or is getting close. We're almost done in here. We just got to hang stuff up on the wall. As you can see from here and over there. But yeah, we're nearly done with the customer areas. And then it's just organizing the shop area. But yeah, Corvette needs to get done. I need that driving
you need that fix.
relief, But yeah. So that
the F-150 is just not doing it.
No. The daily just ain't cutting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of dailies, last time we did a podcast, gosh, a month and a half ago now, your car had just been scraped.
Yeah.
Not too long before that.
Taking it into the body shop tomorrow. So we will learn the fate if it's going to get fixed or if they're going to total it out. And
yeah, fixed or totaled. I wonder what it'll be.
We'll see.
I'm leaning towards totaled, but
yeah,
I could see them trying not to cut that check and just fixing it. The problem is if they fix that, no offense, they're putting a Band-Aid on,
Oh, I know. It's rusting out.
On a car that's rusted underneath. So
I know. There's no offense at all, man. I know it's rusting.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that?
She's old.
Putting lipstick on a pig or something like that,
Yep. 211,000 miles.
Yeah.
Damn, she runs good.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after putting that new radiator and shroud in there. Much better at cooling temperatures. The AC doesn't overheat in stoplights anymore. Yeah. So
if they total it, buy it back.
Oh, definitely. Right? Yeah, I'll drive the damn thing till it
off-road Miata build. Long travel suspension or longer travel suspension, I guess you could say. Or we just build you some, spacer blocks. Some 3-inch spacer blocks, front and rear.
Well, the lift kit really isn't even that expensive for it.
I think it's only a couple $100, right?
Yeah.
And it's really just spacer blocks.
I think it raises it 3 inches.
Yeah, I think it's all they sell you. It's just a spacer block, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I think so.
Might be.
Friend of mine.
It's been a while since I've looked at it.
Jameson had one on his Miata, and I think it was just a spacer block that sold them. But that get you some, 28-inch mud tires, probably. I don't think you could put a 30
that
on
might
there.
be a bit overkill.
But, do that. Then we can find some sweet curbs to jump.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you need a skid plate, though.
Yep.
Yeah, skid plate.
Yep.
That sounds like a good time.
We'll see.
And
the other part of me wants to just sell it.
hell yeah, I'm in.
So.
I probably shouldn't do that. I'm gonna edit that part out maybe because Jess could be real mad if I bought another vehicle.
Would sell the Miata to you?
Yeah. Shit.
Hey, drivetrain's solid, man.
I've never owned a Miata, but I'm definitely down to own one.
Got the upgraded Willwood brakes.
Yeah.
At least on the front anyway, not on the rear.
So you buy it back.
Yeah.
You buy an Exocet kit, right? You just swap everything over. There you go.
Yeah, but you're not really swapping everything over. You're just, I guess all you use is the subframes, isn't it?
Yeah, subframe, suspension,
yeah, that's
brakes,
true. Huh.
all that stuff.
The wheels are turning.
I mean, I think the Exocet kit is down to like $8,000.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh. And then you put all that shit together and you turn around and you sell it for $15,000.
But then I think I'm like $8,000. I'm like, all the camera gear I could buy.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Because I don't have enough already.
Well, hey, you never have too many. Although we do, Exocet would be a perfect camera rig mobile.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
You still need a driver though.
Yep.
Unless you could look and joystick at the same time.
No, that probably wouldn't be very safe.
We're not talking safe here. It's an Exocet Miata.
It's still pretty safer than some things.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Everything's safer than some things.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about before we sign off for the night?
Yeah. I got one last thing on our little checklist of things. I bought another car.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I bought a 2003 Subaru Impreza 2.5 RS. It was an impulse buy. I probably shouldn't have bought it, but it will be cool in the long run.
Way to go, James.
Yeah, James Young was terrible. Yeah, he posted it online. And I saw it.
It's cool that he just bought a new car too.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yep.
So what are your plans for the Subaru?
Well, the engine doesn't currently run. The timing belt was broken when I bought it, so I knew that
Typical
wasn't going to run. Yep. Typical Subaru for that engine for sure.
Yeah.
And like if you flip this belt over, the belt doesn't look crazy terrible. I don't know what it was. I'm not super huge Subaru fan, but when I was a kid, I always wanted a bug-eye Subaru, so cheap one came up for sale and I bought it. So yeah, we'll fix it. It looks like there is potentially an engine in the junkyard that could possibly work. We were going to go look at it this last weekend and then looked like it was raining. So really no reason to drive 45-minute round trip for rain just to find out whether or not it's there or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll put an engine in it, put some cool wheels on it, and the STI wing from Japan, and then the STI hood from Japan, and then that's it.
Boom.
Nothing else. I'm going to daily drive it.
Oh, yeah?
Or somebody's going to daily drive it. One of us. Yeah. Maybe then I can have a cool daily driver and I don't put miles on my truck.
There you go.
Man, that truck has
Put a sweet Dare to Dream wrap on it.
got high miles now. I did get a battery put in it to try to start it the other day when we put a timing belt in it.
Yeah.
Timing belt didn't do anything. It's got no compression now.
Yeah.
We fired her up and she spins over real fast, but doesn't sound like it's getting any compression. So we're just going to go ahead and pull it. And
Yeah.
I debated on just trying to put a set of heads on it, and we'll see. That may be, it's a cheaper route for sure.
Yep.
But, who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
It's still a debate. I may or may not do that. I did find a set of heads on Facebook Marketplace that look like the right ones. I think they're like $125 or $150, something like that. So there's always that
Ain't bad.
option. And then I don't have to go to the junkyard and pull an engine out. Yeah. However, there's always the, gamble that engine It's bad too, right?
Yeah, you don't know
how to get to
There's
the
no good way to
junkyard.
test it out of the junkyard.
No, fortunately not. My only hope is that the key is still there. And turn it over, put a battery in it, try to jump the starter, and see if it runs. Something like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think all the times I've been at the junkyard, I think I've only found keys for one car.
Yeah, I hardly ever find them. Hardly ever. I think that's a fun thing for the person planting the car in the spot that it goes. Is the last thing they get to do is just huck the keys somewhere. Because there's always keys laying on the ground, but you never know what they go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Damn. Well.
But yeah, so, man, did we do a lot. We got to get more time to do the podcast.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for us. That feels like we were at roughly an hour, maybe a few more minutes than that. But we'll see you at the next one.
Yep. We'll try to do a little more frequently now that the move is done.
Yep, move's done. Yep.
It might be a little tough once I start doing, especially in August, September, when events kick back up again for me. I get pretty busy editing photos, so it's hard for me to get out here.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, especially the end of July. 20th weekend and 26th weekend. You're gone, I'm gone. Yep. So in those 2 weeks, there won't really be anything, but
yep,
we'll see. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content.
At least until next time.
In the life of what we're doing. But yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Auf Wiedersehen.